Gentlemen, apologies for the delay with the technology. This should be okay. I hope you can see my presentation here that we've prepared for this keynote. My name is Katja Berkhout. I am the General Manager for Fliteboard in Europe, and I'm also a water woman. All my life, I've enjoyed spending time on water, sailing yachts, small dinghies as a child, windsurfing, kite surfing, and now e-foiling over the waterways is a passion of mine. And it lets me enjoy that unique feeling of connection with nature and its immense powers. And of course, we can't close our eyes to the challenges that there are to preserve our beautiful blue planet. So therefore, it is a great pleasure to join you today via this digital channel at the Water World Forum for Life. And although I can't be with you there in person, I'm glad to say my colleagues Rose and Julian are there with you and can take any questions you may have after hearing this short keynote on the future of sustainable motorized water sports. Fliteboard was created on the pristine shores of Byron Bay, Australia, by our founder, David Treeworm. A passionate waterman, he wanted to be able to get out on the water with no waves and wind. Fliteboard was founded in 2016, but we have recently launched our Series 2 Fliteboard range. Fliteboard has opened up a whole new way to experience water. We've chipped over 1,000 boards in over 80 countries globally. There are 100 flight schools and service partners that share our passion, including several right here in Portugal. Our ambition is to electrify the water. We want a future with cleaner and quieter waterways for everyone to enjoy. From a sustainability perspective, it's worth acknowledging that the most sustainable thing you can do is to go for a swim. However, when you look at powered vessels, we don't know of anything more efficient than an electric hydrofoil. Electric power and hydrofoils are key to sustainable power transport on water. In the words of iconic President John F. Kennedy at the America's Cup dinner in 1962, "We are tied to the ocean, and when we go back to the sea, whether it is to sail or to watch it, we are going back to from whence we came." It is no coincidence that it was the America's Cup that played such an important role in the development of a radical innovation in water sports, the hydrofoil. In a very parallel universe, not our waterways, but our roads, we are seeing another important ingredient for the development of e-foiling, the electrification of our mobility, with Tesla as an early pioneer, but now so many other applications are following in cars, buses, and light electric vehicles like the scooters on the streets of Lisbon that I enjoyed during the Web Summit. Technology has now advanced sufficiently that production methods and materials are getting cheaper and more accessible, and batteries are getting smaller and less expensive, making it more accessible for people to try these new technologies. The thing with marine power, a boat uses more power than a car, and they are less efficient. The hydrofoil helps address this, and it makes marine transport more efficient. It actually allows us to use a battery in the marine environment. Otherwise, you're just adding more weight, which means you need more power to make it run. But the hydrofoil creates efficiency, thus requiring less power, so you can use lighter weight batteries. This is the start of a whole new class of quiet, energy-efficient, non-polluting marine transport. And at Fliteboard, we are operating at the intersection of these two emerging trends, hydrofoil technology and electric vehicle technology. At Fliteboard, our goal is to help accelerate the shift towards more environmentally friendly power marine crafts. Fliteboard provides a whisper-quiet, emission-free ride without leaving a wake or pollution trail. We put the hydrofoiling and electric vehicle technologies together, and what has resulted in the most energy efficient water-powered craft. To give you an idea, a household blender making a smoothie uses about the same amount of power. At the same time, you are still on a very powerful electric vehicle, and you can enjoy speeds of up to 45 kilometers per hour and an activity range of about 30 kilometers. It may seem frivolous to go out fliteboarding, but if you want to be going at speed on the water, unless you are using wind power or catching a wave, you are using a boat to pull you or a jet ski. Over time, hopefully the principles applied to e-foiling can be scaled and used for marine transportation of all sizes, with the inherent sustainability benefits to the environment. Fliteboard is exceptionally efficient. And to put sustainability into perspective, if you go for a 10-minute ride to the beach, you would typically use more energy than a 1.5-hour Fliteboard session. A typical 1.5-hour Fliteboard session will use less energy than your typical home vacuum cleaner and produces no emission, although a small amount may be used in charging, depending upon the electricity source. The same 1.5-hour session on a jet ski would emit approximately 130 kilograms of CO2 emissions. All right, so let's take a little bit closer look at our technology platform. So what makes our award-winning technology so unique? What makes up a Fliteboard? A Fliteboard consists of modular components with a range of boards in carbon fiber, our inflatable air board made with and boards made with high quality wood laminates and composites. They are compatible with a series of aircraft grade aluminum e-foil masts and electric motors with a unique unibody fuselage, which uses streamlined hydrodynamics to deliver greater efficiency. The e-foil then connects to your board with our patented Fliteboard system. The Flitebox is a powerful onboard computer that coordinates data from multiple sources for an optimized rider experience. You can take control with our Flight Controller, a custom designed, waterproof, handheld remote that provides intuitive control and real-time performance information to the rider. This platform is then powered with our Flight Cell. It's a plug-and-play power source that comes in 2 sizes, and it depends on your performance requirements and budget, which one you choose. It is a durable, high-quality housing in fully waterproof, obviously designed with marine-grade safety in mind, and maximum durability and performance. Fliteboard also comes with a range of wings, from easy learning to our series of performance wings. And when you get off the water, you can connect your Fliteboard for software upgrades, GPS flight tracking, and performance statistics and diagnostics reports with our Flight app. At Fliteboard, we don't believe in a throwaway culture. We manufacture to commercial grade. Not only do we use the toughest premium quality materials, we also have an extensive network of service partners to keep you on the water for the years to come. Conscious consumption is important, so we've really built Fliteboard to last. We just love this quote from our customer. The most important sports invented since mountain biking or snowboarding. It will change the way the world thinks about water. From Dave Morin. Once you have experienced quiet electric hydrofoil flight over water, it becomes immediately clear how out of date the technologies are that we are currently using for recreational boating. Waterways should be pristine environments, and Flight is developing a technology now for a future without the noise and smells created by burning fossil fuels. What are the technical requirements for this sport? Well, most people can learn to Fliteboard after a 1-hour session, even with no previous board sports experience. So where is the sports right now? To give you an idea, this is Roger's adoption curve. Right now, e-foiling is still in its early growth stage, and our first customers and Flight community are all early adapters and innovators. We are seeing tremendous growth now because people just absolutely love the feeling of taking flight and enjoying their freedom. And especially, I might add, during times of COVID, with all the restrictions we have experienced, water sports and e-foiling have taken a flight. So what's next? This is where the sports element of Fliteboarding comes in. Whether it is Formula One for cars, or America's Cup for yachts, or Flight Cup for e-foil, one of the best things about the sport of racing is that it serves to develop and refine the technology further and faster. It makes products better, faster, and more efficient. And once we get the sport of e-foiling going, things develop faster with the help of the technology, and that the technology will be more widely adopted. It is important to note that the sport is a catalyst for the developments in the technology. With this development, we can then branch out into bigger areas, such as transportation. The amazing thing about Fliteboard is its adaptation in the market and the fact that it's really versatile. You can imagine cruising along the waterways, almost like a more challenging flying SUP. Go really fast with speed records of up to 55 kilometers. You can go very far and explore, go on an expedition with a range of up to 40 kilometers on your battery. You can go places. Or you can actually sit down and enjoy fliteboarding. We have, for example, a paraplegic paralyzed from the waist down after a kite surfing accident, now enjoying that same sensation of flying over the water again, sitting down on a fliteboard. And today, ladies and gentlemen, you can be the first to enjoy a Fliteboard race demonstration event at the Water Sports Lounge. Our athletes will be pushing the sports and our Fliteboards to the max for high speeds and radical carving to achieve top scores and for you to enjoy. And then there's one more thing. You can actually turn off the power on a Fliteboard now with our new True Glide propeller, as demonstrated by kitesurfing world champion Kiai, riding a Fliteboard here without the power. And he grabs back the flight controller. So you could see him grab that flight controller at the end of the video there, almost 39 seconds of powerless riding on RE foil, and then a recharge to keep that eternal wave going. Ladies and gentlemen, whether you're looking for a new sport to try for yourself, or if you're thinking about your ecotourism strategy, foiling and e-foiling and Fliteboard as a leading brand in this category are worth exploring. We have a broad network of partners around the world, including flight schools, resellers, and service partners. So there could be a Fliteboard experience close to your home or holiday destination. We look forward to seeing you on the water and take flight. Again, no wake, no noise, no exhaust. Just find your freedom and enjoy responsibly. Thank you again for the invitation to the Water World Forum for Life. Ladies and gentlemen, our team is looking forward to welcoming you on the waterfront at the Water Sports Lounge. Please ask for Julian or Rose, or you can speak to one of our flight school partners there. Enjoy, and thank you very much for the opportunity. Good morning.